Alright, so let us start para hindi tayo magtagal. Okay, Criminal Law Book 1, question and answer. Ang topic natin dito is from Article 1 to Article 4 of the Revised Penal Code. Question number 1. Ano nga ba yung question number 1? Okay. Ang question number 1 is, which of the following has the power to define and punish crime? Letter A, legislative. Letter B, chief executive. Letter C, Supreme Court. Or letter D, Sandigan Bayan. Okay, so there are three branches of our government: legislative, executive, and judiciary. So to make and punish an act which is prohibited by law, it is the work of the legislative. So the correct answer here is letter A. Bakit, sir? Kasi itong mga legislative, sila ang tagagawa ng batas. Kung gumagawa sila ng batas, of course, nagbibigay na rin sila ng parusa para sa mga bawat paglabag sa batas na ito. Okay? Trabaho ito ng mga legislature natin. Say, legislative is the correct answer. Yung Supreme Court at Sandigan Bayan, sila naman yung judiciary. Okay, judiciary or judicial branch of our government. Taga-interpret naman sila ng batas, taga-interpret. Yung chief executive naman or yung executive department, sila naman yung taga-implement ng batas. Okay? Gagawin ni legislative, i-implement ni executive, then i-interpret naman ni judiciary. Number 2, which of the following is not a limitation on the power of the legislative to enact penal law? The word here is not. Okay? Letter A, prohibition against bill of attainder or ex post facto law. Yung bill of attainder, baka tanongin sa board exam, ano? This is a law which provides punishment without trial. Okay? Bawal ito sa batas. Hindi pwede na bibigyan kagad ng parusa kung hindi pa ito nililitis. Okay? Yun ang ibig sabihin ng bill of attainder. Equal protection of the law. Letter C, prohibition against cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment. Or letter D, abridgment of the obligation of contract. Alright, so hindi kasama dito yung letter D. Okay, letter D is not included among the limitations of the legislative to enact penal laws. Okay, so sa mga civil obligations lang kasi ito pwedeng mag-apply yung obligations of contract. Okay, number 3, which of the following is a crime malum in se? Okay, natalakay na natin ito noon kapag sinabi nating malum in se, these are crimes punishable by the revised penal code. Alright, so the answer here is letter malum in se. Which of the following is a crime malum in se? Mali yung nailagay na letters. Correct answer here is letter D. Okay? Letter D yung correct answer dito. Huwag nyo nang pansinin yung nagkamali yung taga-encode natin. Okay? Letter D, kay revised penal code yan. Number 4, an act or omission punishable by the revised penal code, tinatawag natin itong felony. Okay? Sa board exam, makaka-encounter tayo dito ng mga tanong na napakadali. Okay? Napakadali. Kaya yung mga madadaling tanong, dapat alam nyo na yan. Okay? Nilalagay kasi ito as an interval sa mga mahihirap na tanong. Ang purpose ng mga katanungan na ganito ay para ma-boost yung confidence ng isang nag-exam. Kasi 1 to 10, napakahirap. Yung examinee, nawawala na ng gana. Nako, hindi na ako papasa nito. So mawawala na siya ng focus. Pero pagdating sa 11, halimbawa, madali yung tanong diyan. Kasi kung alam na alam mo yan, of course, magkakaroon ka na naman ng confidence para ipagpatuloy ang laban. Yon ang purpose kung bakit yung mga examiner ay nagbibigay ng mga katanungan na madaling sagutan. Okay? So dapat alam niyo ang mga bagay na ito. Number 5. This implies motion. It is the moving power which impels one to do an act. Okay? This is what we call motive. Okay? A motive, the moving power in order for a person to do an act like revenge, jealousy, ayan. Okay? Hatred, ito yung mga example ng motive. Napaka-importante itong motive, okay? Napaka-importante itong motive na malaman if the identity of the perpetrator is not yet known. Kasi dito sa mga motives nito, pwede nating matrace yung akusado. Number 6, a violation of statute prohibiting the performance of a specific act or acts constituting a crime is called, okay, statute. This is an special law. So tinatawag natin itong malum prohibitum, letter C. Okay, special law. A specific act which is not necessarily wrongful. Kaya ito yung mga bagay na pinagbabawal ng batas na dapat gawin kahit hindi naman kung totoosin ay napakasama. Halimbawa, jaywalking, jaywalking, illegal possession of firearms. By its nature, hindi naman masamang magdala ng baril. Yung mga pulis nagdadala nga eh. Pero may batas tayo na nagbabawal sa pagdadala nito kung hindi inaalaw ng batas. Alright, number 7. Limitation on the power of Congress to enact penal laws. Except. So, ibig sabihin, sa apat na pagpipilian natin dito, mayroong tatlong limitation. Pero mayroong isa na hindi kasama sa limitation na ito. Therefore, yun ang hahanapin mo. Ayan. So, dito, A, B, C, and D, ang tamang sagot dito ay letter D. Okay? Kasi nawawala yung word na not. Dapat mayroong not ito para mapasama sa limitation. Okay? Dahil nawawala yung not, okay, nagkakaroon tuloy ng notion na pwedeng i-impose ito. Mali. Okay? So letter D should be the correct answer in question number 7. Number 8, characteristics of criminal law, which means that the criminal law of the country governs all persons within the country regardless of their race, belief, sex, or creed. Another napakadaling tanong na basic na dapat ay meron kayong knowledge dito. The correct answer here is letter A, generality. Tatlo lang naman yan eh. Okay? A, B, and C are the characteristics. Okay? Yung letter D, hindi kasama yan. Okay, so letter A is the correct answer. Number 9, whenever a penal law is to be construed or applied and the law admits of two interpretations, one lenient to the offender and one strict to the offender, that interpretation which is lenient or favorable to the offender will be adopted. Ayan, so ito yung sinasabi natin na halimbawa nagkataon na yung batas ay nagkakaroon ng double meaning. Okay? Pwedeng interpret sa ganito, pwedeng i-interpret sa ganyan. Parehong tama. Pero kailangan isa lang ang mananaig pagdating sa criminal law. Kung sakaling may dalawang interpretation ng batas, ang susundin daw natin dito ay kung anong interpretation ang mas papabor sa akusado. Okay? It should be interpreted in favor of the accused. Okay? So, the doctrine na ito ay tinatawag nating doctrine of pro reo. Ayan, letter B. Yun ang doktrina na yan na sinusunod ng ating judicial department sa mga judges o sa mga korte natin. Okay? Kung ano ang interpretation na dapat i-adapt nila when it comes to the application of penal law, it should be interpreted in favor of the accused. Yung nolum crimen, nola pena sine lehe. Ang ibig sabihin niyan ay there is no law if there is no crime if there is no law punishing the act. Yan. Yung actus non facit reum nisi means set rea naman the criminal if the mind is not criminal, the person who did it or committed it should not be also considered as criminal. Okay? So intent is material dito sa letter C. Okay? Number 10, the moral trait of the offender is not considered. It is enough that prohibited act was voluntarily done. This is the principle of the crime malum prohibitum. Letter C is the correct answer. Okay. Next, number 11 refers to the application of the revised penal code outside the Philippine territory. Okay. Kapag tinanong ito sa board exam, the word outside indicates the extraterritorial applications of criminal law. Yan. May mga pagkakataon kasi na yung criminal law natin ay hindi lamang applicable sa loob ng Pilipinas o sa teritoryo ng Pilipinas. May mga situation or may mga exemption to the rule, especially under Article 2 of the Revised Penal Code. Okay, so mga estudyante, dapat mayroon kayong kopya ng Revised Penal Code. Okay, so that is your project. Mag-download kayo, i-print ninyo. Dapat meron kayo nito. Okay, Article 1 to Article 113. Yon ang i-download ninyo, i-print ninyo, i-check natin yan later on. Okay? This midterm, kailangan nating i-check yan. Dapat may kopya kayo. Okay? O kaya kung may libro naman, ipaserox nyo yung libro. Requirement yan. Number 12. Revised Penal Code, Article 2 makes it clear that it does not refer only to Philippine Archipelago. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. But also includes the atmosphere, interior water, and maritime zone. Okay? Sila ay kasama dito sa intra-territorial application. Okay? Dito sa loob. Number 13. Is illegal possession of bladed weapon a felony? The answer is no, it is not a felony because it is not punishable by the revised penal code. Illegal possession of deadly weapon is punishable by a special law. So letter C is the correct answer. Number 14, a passenger or Mr. A passenger in a jeepney seated in front of a lady started putting out his tongue, suggesting lewdness. Which of the following is correct? Letter A crime is committed that is already an act in contemplation of criminal law. Letter B, there was no crime committed, mere imagination, no matter how wrong, does not amount to a felony. The correct answer here is letter A. Okay? Letter A, it is already an act prohibited by the revised penal code. Ang tawag natin sa krimen na ito ay unjust vexation. Okay? Annoying, irritating another person by doing an act is what we call unjust vexation. Bawal ito sa ating revised penal code. Number 15, it does not mean that if an act or omission is punished under the revised penal code, the felony is already committed. Is it true or false? The answer here is true. Okay? It does not mean if an act or omission is punished under the revised penal code, the felony is already committed. Kasi mahalaga dito yung intent. Okay, kahit ginawa mo yung bagay na pinagbabawal sa revised penal code, kung wala kang criminal intent or unlawful intent, you are not yet considered as criminal or you are not yet considered as criminally liable. Number 16, blank is deliberate intent, otherwise referred to as criminal intent. It must be coupled with freedom of action, intelligence on the part of the offender, as to the act done by him. This is what we call dolo. Okay? Dolo. Or sa revised penal code, deceit. Okay? Although hindi naman ito ang pinaka ibig sabihin ng salitang dolo. Okay? Kasi yung deceit or fault na sinasabi, yun na kasi by that time ang pinakamalapit na interpretation niyan. Okay? Number 17, between dolo and culpa, the distinction lies on the criminal intent in criminal negligence. If any of these requisites is absent, there can be no dolo nor culpa. When there is no dolo nor culpa, a felony cannot be arised. Tama yan. Okay? The correct answer is letter A, true. 18. In criminal law, it comprehends the concurrence of freedom of action, intelligence, in the fact that the act was intentional. Okay, ano alin dito? Voluntariness, rational, negligence, punishment. Okay, this is what we call voluntariness. Okay, freedom of action. Okay, voluntariness. Number 19. Two persons went wild boar hunting. Okay, panagano, mga ngaso kung na dati Tagalog. Upon getting to the place, they saw something moving. They shot. Unfortunately, the bullet ricocheted, killing Pedro. Which of the following is correct? Letter A. They are criminally liable for the death of Pedro. Letter B, since there was neither dolo nor culpa, there is no criminal liability. Ano sa palagay nyo? May criminal liability ba itong dalawa na to? The correct answer here is letter B. There were no criminal liability. Sir, bakit? Kasi this is a mere accident. Tingnan nyo yung bullet. The bullet ricocheted. Okay? It is not really intended to kill Pedro. It is by mere accident. Sino bang nakakaalam na babalik pala yung bala kapag tumama sa matigas na bagay, ano? Ricocheted. Pero unfortunately, tinamaan dito si Pedro. In this kind of situation, there is no what we call felony because the intention is not intended. Okay? That is the only the product of uh, unfortunate or act of God niya po nada, okay? Unintentional. Sir, baka katanungin nyo, hindi ba kapag mali yung ginawa mo, all the consequences of your act are also considered as a felony, sabi sa Article 4, di ba? If you committed felony, although if you committed a felony, all the consequences of your act will be considered also as a felony on your part. Tama yon. Pero dito, wala naman kasi sinabi na bawal ang pangangaso. Okay? Wala kasing sinabi dito sa question na ipinagbabawal ang wild boar hunting. Kung mayroon tayong batas na ganito, halimbawa, pinagbabawal, may nangyari, yon magiging liable ka dyan. Okay? Since dito sa tanong, wala namang indication na bawal ang wild boar hunting, kaya letter B is the correct answer. Accused had an altercation with X. X snatched the bolo from the accused. To prevent X from using his bolo on him, accused tried to get it from X. Upon pulling it back towards him, he hit someone from behind, instantly killing the latter. Okay? Ito kasi yung sitwasyon na nag-aaway si X at saka yung akusado. Ngayon, itong akusado na ito, mayroong dalang bolo o itak sa Tagalog. Ngayon, aagawin ni X yung itak na nasa kay accused. Siyempre, kung ikaw yung tao rito, all you have to do is to prevent, okay? Prevent kung sino man ang gustong kumuha ng itak mo. Sa ganong sitwasyon, accidentally, okay, he hated a person from behind. Okay? Liable ba siya o hindi? The answer here is not. Okay? It is a mere accident. Hindi mo lang intention talaga na saktan yung tao na sa likod mo. It is very unfortunate. Sir, tama ba yung ginawa mo na pigilan ang pagkuha sa iyo ng itak? Of course, that is a that can be used in the principle of self-defense that you have to protect your person and your property. 21. May a crime be committed without criminal intent? Of course, ang pinag-usapan natin dito, revised penal code. Okay? So sa revised penal code, intent is material. Okay? So the correct answer here is no. Okay? Do not use this question to answer how about sa malum prohibitum. No. Kasi hindi 'yon ang pinag-usapan natin. Sa subject natin ay revised penal code. Kailangan dito ang criminal intent. 22, this is demonstrated by the use of particular means to bring about a desired result. It is not a state of mind or a reason for committing a crime. Okay? Motive, desire, intent, intelligence. The correct answer here is intent. Yan. Example, intent to kill. Intent to penetrate. Pagdating naman sa rape, ano? Intent to penetrate. Okay? Intent to hurt somebody kapag dating naman sa physical injury. Intent to gain pagdating naman sa crime of robbery or theft. Yan. Intent is what we call the use of a particular means to bring about a desired result. 23, to overcome intelligence as an element of criminal liability, one has to prove letter A, deprivation of cognition, letter B, under the compulsion of an irresistible force, letter C, mistake of fact, or letter D, mistake of identity. Ang tinatanong dito is to overcome intelligence. Okay? What are you going to prove? You have to prove that there is a deprivation of cognition. Yan. Okay? Cognition, ibig sabihin kasi nito ay knowledge, understanding, or with respect also to the use of our intelligence. Okay? Letter A is the correct answer. 24, in mala prohibita, the criminal liability of the offender is determined by his letter A, criminal intent, letter B, intent to perpetrate the act, letter C, negligence, letter D, ignorance of the law. The correct answer here is letter B, intent to perpetrate the act. Sir, hindi ba criminal intent? No. Kasi ang tinatanong dito is mala prohibita. Okay? 25. What is meant by the term mens rea? Letter A, no intent to commit so grave wrong. Letter B, good faith. Letter D, no malice. Letter D, unlawful intent. The correct answer is letter D, unlawful intent. Alright, so maraming salamat sa pag-attend. Screenshot nyo na ito. Okay. Sa mga audience natin, please screenshot. And this will serve as our attendance for today. Okay? Copy? Type copy para malaman natin kung sino yung ating mga participants ngayon. Copy? Press the word copy as our magic word. Okay? Copy? Type the word copy, ladies and gentlemen. Ayan. So, okay. Copy. Yeah. Balanay, Martinez, Sotelo, okay. Alcos. Dito rin si Palaupe. Yan. Palaupe, copy, sabi mo. Okay? Type copy. Then screenshot this portion. Screenshot. Yan. Yung screenshot nyo, raban nyo, yung word niya copy, ano? Para legit. Legit yung attendance natin. Alright, so once again sa mga may problema sa records, punta lang kayo sa office at titignan natin kung ano yung pagkakamali sa record na na-post. Okay? So have a nice day. See you again next meeting. Iba yung, nandito kasi yung monitor iba yung tinitignan ko dyan.